Hey YouTube, how you doing? This is American Country 716. Today I am going to be installing some different headlights into my Ram 2500 with a Cummins engine. I will leave a link below in the description of these lights with the part number, and that way you could order them if you're interested. I did not purchase these lights. They were sent to me free of charge. I have yet to try them out. Let's open the package together and we'll see how they look. Sorry if I'm all sawdust, I was cutting firewood. If you check out my channel, I do quite a bit of that. So this is what we got here. One's going to be a low beam and one's going to be a high beam. Pretty nice packaging, that's for sure. LASFIT Pro. 2-year warranty, it says they have. The halogen lights that came in this truck really aren't very good. It says they're a 6K pure white color. That's always good. So, let me see what we got to do to swap them out. It's been a while since I changed them out the last time, and I don't really remember what I had to do, so bear with me and we'll get to it. Actually, we'll open these packages up. Let me get my stand here and we'll open them up and see what we got. Alright. I got the tripod set up. I think you guys can see me. So, I always have a Gerber on my side. A Gerber is awesome. Everybody that is mechanically inclined should carry one, as far as I'm concerned. It has pliers, screwdrivers, files, anything you could ever ask for, and a Gerber tool. It's a very nice box they sent these in. Oh, it's a nice looking package. Custom fit. Let's pull one of these out. Like I said, this is the first time I've ever opened the package. Oh, it appears it's got a custom cover. Oh, it's vented and all. That's kind of cool. So, it appears this goes in the headlight socket. It's got a nice little fan built in. And it's also got, it appears, a fan on the cover that goes over the original cap. That's pretty slick. Let's see what you guys see. So with the daylight savings time, it gets dark very early. So we're going to do this outside in the dark. Could pull it in the garage, but it's pretty tight in there. So that's what it looks like. Looks pretty nice. Let's see what we got to do to get the old ones out and figure out which ones are the high beams and which ones are the low beams. So the low beam bulb is the one on the outside, and when you put your high beams on, it puts this one on and that one. So if you look in here, the high beam bulb is the easiest to get to, which is down here. You can reach right down there and get to it. So we will unplug it and pull the bulb out. So I misspoke, I believe. To access the bulb, you got to pull off this cover, and the bulb is in there. Here's the connection. The plug I unplugged actually supplies power inside the bulb there, the harness. So technically it is for the lights, but you don't have to unplug it, I don't believe. Pull the cover off, and let's get the bulbs out. So the bulbs I had put in here are Beam Techs, which I have no complaints about. But like I said, LASFIT asked me to install these lights they have, and I said sure, I'd be willing to give it a try, and we'll see. Hopefully I like them better. They look pretty cool. You can compare them. A lot fancier with 2 fans and such. But we'll keep continuing here. So I thought it'd be a good idea to take a look at the directions. They do supply pretty good directions. Basically, take the dust cap off, take the bulb out. If there's a protector over the bulb, which I don't see one on these, you take it off, you put it in. Pretty self-explanatory. I did see a little Allen wrench in the kit, and I was wondering what that was for. And I don't know what the Allen wrench is for at this moment, but we'll see. I don't see anything about an Allen wrench yet. I guess LASFIT Lighting was founded in 2015 from California. So it tells me here. Well, these are the bulbs I need. Let's get them plugged in and see if we can get one to work. This bulb is quite a bit bigger. Look at the fan on that thing. We'll see if it fits in the hole. I assume right there is what the Allen wrench is for, in case you need to index that. So hopefully they're in the right spot. But that's one heck of a fan on there. It's crazy. Just going to compare this to the BeamTech. Much more of a unit. So on any LED bulb, at least the BeamTechs as well, you can reverse the wires and they won't work. So I hooked it up the first time and the lights won't work. So I'm going to turn the headlights off, try the wires the other way. Well, with the wires turned around, they're working. And the little fans are running. I don't have the caps on. I can feel air. So they're moving air. They do look brighter. It'll be hard to tell until I drive it. So yeah, you plug. Let's see. It's hard to get the camera in here. You pull the cap off. You put the light bulb in. It was tough getting the light to turn in the socket. It's so big. It's hard to get your fingers in there, but I was able to do it. And then this is where you could have to plug it in one way or the other just by turning the power supply around and plug it in. So let's see if we can get the cap on, and then we'll go for the low beam. So that's what it looks like. That's your high beam. It says warning. You got to point that little arrow downward. So I did, and you can feel the fan running and hear it. And it does look bright. So let's get to the low beams and see how that looks. So in order to access the low beam, you got this little trap door here in the inner fender well. So I will have to pop out this little guy here and get in there. If I remember correctly, it was a tight fit for my hand. But then again, I got some big hands. So I got the first part of the push pin out, the second part, and that's how you access that. Can't see much in there. Let's see what we got to do to get some light. So, you can see, up there is where I got to get. From the last time I did this, it was mostly by feel. So let's hope this works all right. Let's hope this works out all right. So there's no room in there for cameraing, but I was able to reach up and pull the factory cap off. And now I got to reach up and try to get the light out and unplugged. Okay, and it's nice because you can see. Let's see where the camera is. You can see in here that I'm turning it. I just turned it. And it should Okay, it's coming out of there. You guys can see that. There is the beam tech. We'll unplug that and we'll get the low beam hooked up. So I got that unplugged. It's very tight in there. You pretty much do it all by feel. This is going to be a little tougher, I think, but we'll see. Definitely nice looking. So this is pretty much all by feel. I can just see through the outside, which is kind of cool. And I've got to get it in there square, which I don't have in the right spot. I can see. It's looking better. Just touching that little reflector in there. Gotta be able to turn it. I'm gonna put the camera down, fogging up the lens here. So with a little finesse, and you also had to orientate the fan towards the bottom, not the top, because there's no room in there. I was able to get the bulb in. I can hardly see it with that shroud there. But both bulbs are in. So let's plug her in and see if it works. I want to add, I had to put the whole bulb and all that unit through the hole so I had wire enough to work. Now I got to find it in there and plug it in. It's pretty much all by feel. So there it is. And ironically, both times I hooked the wires up backwards and they didn't work the first time. This one's kind of difficult because you're only using feel to hook the wires up through that little hole. In my truck I have a light across the front of the grill. I like it. I think it's sweet. Let's see if we can tell the difference. We got beam techs on the left and LASFIT on the right. I think they are a little brighter. You can definitely hear the little fans running in there. The beam techs do not have fans on them. They just have a heat sink. At least I believe that's how they are. And I don't see any fan. Like I said, I wasn't unhappy with the beam tech, but LASFIT reached out to me and they said, hey, would you like to install these and try them out? And I said, sure, let's do it. So this one also has a little arrow, says down on it. They do snap on nice, the dust covers. I think they're actually nicer to snap on than the originals. So that's good. We got this one put together. We will close up this little trap door. It's pretty nice that they give you this little door. I have to find the rest of the push pin. And this side will be complete. On the big Ram with a Cummins diesel. So I still got a beam tech on the right and a LASFIT on the left. And as you can see, the LASFIT gives off more light, at least on my garage door. It is higher. I suspect I'm going to get flashed. I do have high beams on right now. Let's check out the low beams. And you can see there too. It's got more light on my door. Like I say, LASFIT left, beam tech on the right. This is from the right side of the vehicle. In case you're wondering, let's take it for a drive and see what it looks like. Well, kind of hard to tell in the vehicle on the camera, but it does appear that the phone poles are lit up a lot higher on the LASFIT side. That is high beams, low beams. Let's see what happens if I zoom in. That looks a little better. So we got low beams, high beams. You can see that the LASFIT seems to light up higher in the air. Both are a nice light. Definitely not bashing either one. They're both great. But like I said, LASFIT sent these to me to try. I'm trying to give you guys the best opinion I have, or footage I got, or real information. They both are great. It's nice and white and both light, but it definitely seems like you can see to the left side better with one installed on one side and one on the other. So let's get back to the garage and we'll change out the other side. Well, we got the right side all installed. Let's take it for a ride and see how they are. Well, we got them changed out. This is my view from the driver's seat. Nice and bright on high or low. So I do think these are nice headlights. We'll see how long they last. I assume they're gonna last a while. Well, that's it, YouTube. I got the LASFIT bulbs installed. They're nice and bright. I think they're gonna be good. They seem to be good quality. As far as what they cost, I'm not sure till I look it up and put the link in the description, but they seem like they're nice lights. They come in nice packaging. They're very nice. Boy, that sure is a sweet truck. I love it. It's the nicest truck I've ever owned. And the nicest lights I've ever had, I think. Gotta love it. Ram 2500 with a Cummins. Whoop, whoop! So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this helps somebody out. It seems like a good product. They can be the sponsor of this video. LASFIT. Let's see there. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and drop me a comment if you got one. And I appreciate everybody watching. And thank you, LASFIT, for this great product. And as always, happy farming. One more thing. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the subscribe button. That'll greatly help out my channel. Thanks again.